Bonjour. There you go. 12 o'clock. Too late. We just got a new mission. Shit. Shit. Just got a new mission. No. Nomads. Know what I'm saying? I said record. Okay, we're back. Sorry about this, guys. Yeah, my appointment with the government. We did lose out. And you broke.
Air, and he's a fucking great guy, and like has a good moral compass to me. I don't think talking shit about people on the internet somehow changes who you are, right? As your moral compass. I mean, you said moral compass. It's like, come on, dude. Like,
can I ask Phil a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Phil, listen. All right, if me running Drama Alert is like taking advantage of people's misery, right? Because the way I understand it, how you're explaining it, is like a YouTuber will get canceled, and then I cover the story on my platform, or you had the fappening, right? And I cover the story on my platform that I'm making money off of other people's downfalls, right? That's the way you see it.
Yes.
Well, there's people on YouTube that run documentaries on important things that happen on the internet. They're also in the same situation, correct?
What do you mean
by
by
that?
that?
They're making money. They're making money on a newsworthy story on the internet.
Like factual reporting of things that are happening. Like a news network? Like, what do you mean?
Of course. And then I inject my opinion on these stories as well. But there are YouTubers, right? They're commentators, and then there's commentators that do like documentary style stuff that cover drama on the internet. You're saying that every single one of them is accepting blood money because they're voicing their opinions on what's going on.
Well, simply voicing your opinion is one thing, Keen, but let's take a look at your history here. There's been documented cases where you've actually staged stuff and extrapolated drama in situations where it didn't really exist. There's evidence of it.
Explain that.
Yeah, tell me more. I don't know where these.
The documentary I watched last year about Drew King made this one. And I guess there was a situation with a YouTuber, and I forget if he was a Minecraft YouTuber or another YouTuber. And, originally he appeared supposedly as an upfront, honest guest on Keemstar's show covering this drama. He was out.
Ever seen a sir? Excuse me, sir. Boop. Thank you, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ever seen a game?
If you're the devil, then I will sell you. If love's cocaine, she tear your heart to pieces.
She's hot, dude. She's hot.
Come to find out later on, the whole, or at least part of it, was orchestrated between the two behind the scenes. Like, I guess he wanted to get back at someone, his ex or his current girlfriend, and Keem participated in that situation.
I have no idea what you're talking about. That doesn't even sound legit whatsoever. I have no idea what you're
You're
talking
right to
about.
deny it. That's fine. You know what? It's out there. Just so you know.
You're
It's out there.
But I
listening.
just want to say, like, you participated in
Catherine.
supporting a YouTuber, all right, that covered a story on my misery, right? If I supposedly did something wrong, you watched and supported another YouTuber doing exactly what Drumler does.
It's a good point. Well, and on top of that, just to kind of reiterate this, like once again, Phil, you're telling Keemstar that he has the right to deny that because he's saying it didn't happen, even though you're saying there's a mountain of proof in this documentary, right? The same thing is being said to you right now about your WWE legends, everything like that, and you have the right to deny it too, even though there's a mountain of evidence through documentaries online.
Then Craig decided to play a question from a detractor, which turned out to be It's a Gundam. You can tell how uncomfortable Phil is at this time and wanted it over ASAP.
I wanted to play some audio. This is actually, I reached out to several of your detractors, Phil, and I thought it would be fair to allow them to ask questions. So I want to play this for you, and and we'll just kind of go from there. Okay? Does that sound good?
Sure. Fire away.
Are you okay with that?
I don't know who they are. I don't know what they're saying, obviously. So
Well, this is from It's a Gundam. Are you familiar with that name?
I'm familiar with the name. I'm definitely familiar with the voice.
Okay. Well, you're gonna know the voice. So here you go. This is a question from him.
Hey there, Philly cheesesteak. Guess who it is? Your favorite YouTuber. We're best friends. Remember that time you thought it'd be funny to put a restraining order on me, Philbert? Well, Philly, my question is, what the hell did you spend $500,000 on? You didn't pay off the house. You didn't pay off the condo. You didn't pay off any car you own. You're in debt. Where did the money go? Why'd you take business loans? What did you use the business loan money for? You never improved your content. You've been using the same camera for 5,000 years. If it wasn't for, like, the Dutch brothers sending you a new web camera or, like, LEDs in the background, you'd have no ideas. Where'd the money go? You're like a politician in San Francisco. If I went to the mayor and I said, Mayor of San Francisco, where did all that money go? That $120 million you defunded the police with it. Put it to black communities. Where did it go? You know, Phil, you screwed up. You never should have been a YouTuber. You should have been a politician in San Francisco. You would have gotten away with it, baby. If it wasn't for those meddling detractors.
Is he gonna end? Something
All
like
right,
that.
over now.
It's actually not too late. I mean, politicians tend to be older.
Well, that was a long question. I think my first question after that is,
I think we handled that though already. We talked about that shit.
well, but the 500,000. That's the first I've heard that figure. Where's that?
No,
coming from?
I mentioned it earlier. We talked about it, and,
Could be the bankruptcy.
and I asked him if it was the bankruptcy, and I think that's it.
Okay. Have you taken out any business loans? And if so, what were they used for?
Business loans? No. Everything, all that debt that got written off was credit cards and stuff. You know, now I'm trying to think. Oh, I had personal loans, not business loans. I've never taken out any kind of loan officially in the name of the business or anything like
You my
that.
boy too.
Okay. Is there anything else? Like, I don't know. It's very rarely you have an opportunity to kind of interact with.
Did he used to be on the Howard Stern show? His voice is so familiar to me. He used to be, was he that clown guy? Seriously, he sounds just like him. He sounds just like him. No, I don't know. He's one of the many detractors who make videos about me. I've literally never watched a video of his, so I don't have anything to say.
Do you think that by not watching his videos, do you think that if you were to spend time watching their videos, you'd be able to react and you have a reaction channel? Don't you think there's an entire niche market of you reacting to negative content about yourself?
Perhaps in the future, yes. Now that I'm doing that, so leave it in operation for a month is something that I would consider dabbling in the future. The thing is, there is something with these detractors. The more attention you give them, just the worse it gets. It eggs them on to do more. So my opinion is, people are not coming to my channel to see this. They don't care about that. They want to see gameplay. They want to see whatever. I don't want to inundate them with that stuff, so I don't address it. You know.
Okay,
But
I was
maybe
gonna say a new
we
show
can-
idea, the detractor reactor.
Yeah, maybe that should be something we do. A whole
Pretty good.
show where I react to
I've
detractors.
given you two good show names.
The last moment of the interview, Craig decided to let DSP say whatever he wanted to, and DSP decided to reveal personal information about his wife to try and make himself look better.
Is there anything that you feel that you need to touch on before we leave, before we
Man.
part today? Is there
There's so much. I mean, we could go on for hours and hours. The things people have said about me grooming my ex-girlfriend.
Is that what you want to focus on now? He asked you specifically. Is there anything that you want to bring up?
Okay, well, let's do this. Phil, do you open it coming back on again?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. Cool. We could do like a part 2 and just kind of hit on more of those things, right? Because I want to be conscious of everybody's time. All right. Well, let's do this. We'll schedule a part 2 for some time down the line, right? And get you on for a part 2. But in the meantime, what is the one thing that you wish you could address right now that we haven't addressed today?
Oh my gosh. You know,
Well, the first thing you just said is that grooming shit. Like, what's up with that? Because I
Of
haven't
course,
like.
it's blatantly false. It's my ex. I met. She contacted me. I never contacted her. She contacted me via YouTube DMs when they were a thing. That's how long ago this was. Over a decade ago. She was in a boat, a legal boat. We spoke for months before we ever started dating. People say I met her when she was like 16 and I groomed her for years. I never even spoke to her until after she was 18. It's a complete and bold-faced lie. Okay. Another thing. I'm sorry that I have to bring this up, but I talked to my wife about it. I want to get this out in the open. People say that I'm some kind of a horrible woman abuser, and basically I groom these women and I bring them into my, to my personal life. My wife and I met online, casually talking for a few months before we ever started dating or anything like that. Okay. Basically, she was in a really bad place in her life, an abusive relationship. She got out of that relationship, and when she did, then we started talking a little bit more romantically, and then things pursued. People made stuff up and said that I basically stole her from her ex and that he's a victim. It's funny, because when you look on the internet, they will find all this public information about me and my personal life. They'll find my bankruptcy, they'll find all these statements. Did you ever find the restraining order that she had against her ex because he was hitting her? Right? But, make him look like a good guy on the internet, right? Which is what they've done. Detractors have actually done it. They've gone into her personal life with her family. She has nothing to do with me or my content. Stop. If you're going to mess with me, that's one thing. Leave my family, leave everyone out of it. Make fun of me, put the brunt on me. It's one of my biggest regrets as a content creator. I never meant for anyone to get hurt doing this. Never. I feel awful, and my wife every day is feeling awful about things going on. Like, why are you saying these things about her? She has nothing to do with any of this. Leave her out of it, all right? Just all this stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's a million other things. There'll be a part 2. We'll get to it then. But those are 2 things that have always been horrible to women. If anything, you will never ever, 1,000,000%, you'll never find someone on the internet saying that Phil was in a sex scandal, Phil was abusive to women in the past. I've never done that in my life. 1,000,000%. But they want to say it, and it really hurts me the wrong way. So.
I understand. All right. Well, look, I think this is a great place to stop. Like I said, let's definitely. I'll email you.
At this point, DSP thought everything would go smoothly. He would be a regular guest in the future. He decided to go on Science Show's after show, where he would show off his bison hat to Craig and Blabs.
Can I do something really silly that I want to do on the show?
Of course.
I'll do this for the patrons, the guys who support your show, which is
Please.
the day that Dark Side Phil appeared on your show, Side Scrollers, was probably one of the most momentous things you always remember. But for me,
Uh-oh.
it was Thursday.
So there we go. Oh, that's a bison cap.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's exactly what it is. You've seen these pictures, right? And people say, it's a Nazi cap. No,
Okay.
it's an M. Bison replica hat that I wear when I play Street Fighter and other stuff. So what do they say? He's a Nazi, right? It's like, come on, man.
Once again, Phil, come on, dude. It looks way like, come on, dude. You got like,
You know I had to do it. I had to bring it on.
that's fine. But having never seen, I've seen pictures of you in that, and it's like, you know, it's one of those things. But so seeing it now, geez, it's tough, man. Like, dude, drop the hat. I'm telling you right now, drop the hat. Drop it. Just get rid of the hat. You don't need
I
it.
don't wear it often anyway. I really don't. It's very rare when I bring it up because you can tell the trolls want it. That's what they want. They want that stupid hat, you know?
We then start up his pre-stream, now named the Level 1 podcast, and talk about how fair the interview was, and excited for the second part of the interview. His audience then had to tell him how bad it made him look, and they took advantage of him. Matt did not being self-aware, and Slayer, Jade, and Derek had to tell you that it was a bad interview. The next night, the Side Scrollers were supposed to play Mario Kart and chill, but all the headache and drama from the DSP interview was still lingering, so they decided to scrap plans and have a decompression night. DSP got wind of this and decided to change his plans and reacted to him. DSP had a total meltdown at one point trying to show a piece of paper to show his expenses.
Well, I'm covering out his face and there's nothing I can do about that. Alright, so let's skip ahead. Oh, let's see what this one says.
Skip to the interview yesterday. Definitely a new fan in me. Let's go. Rise
Oh, Rise FM. Yeah, he's a troll. I don't recognize the
One
name.
day at a time, baby. That's-
Alright, now this is legit. Okay, that's even jealous. He's a normal fan. Well, they're still not talking about me, so let's get to the actual part.
Side scrollers need that.
Oh, there you
They
go.
really do.
Dark Seed below.
Election bill. You know that. All true. All true.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Not wrong at all. Not wrong. Because and it's hard.
Props up. There we go.
Great job.
And honestly,
Shout out to Keem for jumping on in an interview he had absolutely nothing to do with and derailing it completely because he added nothing to it. But then he promoted his product. Okay, why are they giving a shout out to Keemstar? Because Keemstar got them even more attention. When Keem showed up, all of a sudden even more people jumped on and they want that notoriety now. They think, oh, because Keemstar was on our show. Keemstar was on the show because of me. Keemstar doesn't know who you are and never would have been on the show if it wasn't me on your show. Shout out to Keemstar. Okay.
being really respectful.
You wanna know what the funny part is? It wasn't tense at all. Like for me, it was a normal day. Like I seriously didn't hear the end of the interview. I was like, let's keep going. I was like, let's just keep going. I'm fine. But they were like, now I gotta eat shit. I was like, now let's keep going. We didn't answer all the questions that you guys know that people want answered. For me, it was fine. Because I mean, for them, it was tense, right?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Justin Kim says individual lives will often admit to part of their
Just listen to
actions,
this.
not the whole thing. In order to appear honest, Phil was doing that all day.
Yes, because the accusations that get thrown at me by detractors are partially true, and then they take a part of that and turn it into something that's not, and that's how they claim it's, oh, don't you see that the evidence is that this part was true, so the whole statement must be true. No, half of it was true. And then you made up the other half, but somehow now the whole statement's true. That's what they do. And that's how the detractors have always made up shit about me. For example, and I know people say, well, this one's already been disproven, of course, but it's a great example. The escort story. Was it true that someone flew in to visit me? Yes. Was it true that we made brownies together? Yes. Was it true? This and that and all that. But don't you do? You take the things that are true and you turn it to the half that's not true. Oh, well, it was an escort that Phil paid for to fly in, which never happened. You see? But that's, again, that gets thrown away. It only goes to the statements that can't be disproven or I can't disprove without exposing myself or my family to risk. And then, oh, those are the true ones then, see? Phil will admit to something, I admit to what's actually true. And then I'm going to tell you what part isn't. But again, they went into the interview 100% believing that everything was true. So of course they're going to think that, I'm lying constantly, right?
See
The
how
funny is someone said you look visibly distressed. You were rocking a bit. I literally rock every single day on my stream because, as you know, I'm uncomfortable if I sit still because of my back injury. This is something, watch every one of my streams that I'm rocking.
I'm so
Everyone
sorry,
who
guys.
criticizes me for it, can you sit still, right? Yes, correct. It's 100% true that this happens all the time. If you make jokes about rocking back and forth, that's a meme.
The
correct?
recording
So yeah,
stopped.
but
It broke.
outside of that, it was pretty much normal, except yeah, after sitting for a few hours, it just hasn't been a bathroom break or nothing. Your legs are feeling tense. Yeah, you're gonna feel like shit, but I still pushed through it. I was ready to go further. Body language.
Let's
No,
repair it.
body language is a tell. Like for example, you ask me a tough question, and immediately before I answer the question, I don't like this. Oh, oh man, because I'm racking my brain for an answer. Did that ever happen? I mean, I don't think it did, but that would be body language. Not because he was possibly moving or whatever. I don't know.
together and once. The Wandering Travel Blog says, I'm still 99% to
There you go. This is nothing. I
How
just
sure are
skip
you
this
that
one because he's just joking about they don't believe that the account is not mine, right?
about himself, like all of his
All right.
personal
Okay.
expenses that no one cared about, no one talked about, and like talked about his wife's restraining order, which he seemed very apprehensive at first to talk about. Before the show, he didn't want to talk about it, and then he said, he's like, fuck it, I'll talk about this, and then, but like, you're not gonna just show your username on a.
He told me to do. Wow, what a disingenuous asshole he's being right now. He's being a 100% disingenuous asshole because you guys didn't know what happened before the show. Before the show, we were talking about exactly, what'll be brought up, and they said, what are things that are off the table, whatever. I was like, nothing. They were like, we're not gonna bring up anything with your wife, and I was like, but why not? People talk shit about my wife. They talk about shit about how we met. They say horrible, horrible things about me and her, all the time. Why not bring it up? And that motherfucker right there said to me, then bring it up. He's like, I said, well, for example, what? And I told him the story. He's like, well, then you know what? Bring it up. His exact words were, bring it up because I hate shit like that. I hate to hear shit like that. And the truth should come out then. He said that to me before the show started. So now it's okay to talk about that, but why would you show something else? You told me to talk about it.
On a mobile app, or not even to the public world, Craig, in a private email for him to be like, okay, it's not him, everyone. You know what I mean? Like,
And I already explained in the show why. Because just showing you any screen grab doesn't mean anything. You have to corroborate that it's real. So what I was going to do is, I didn't know he was going to ask me that on the show. I was going to say, okay, if he really wants us to be serious about it, I'm going to send him not only the screen grab for WWE Champions, I'm going to show this the same account I use in other games, all the same name, all with everything on them, and I was going to show him my Apple ID and the game account all together. Now that's pretty much indisputable proof. If you had all of that and you're looking at it, like, okay, it literally lines up, boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. That's what I was going to show him, and I emailed him after the show at 6:18 p.m. yesterday. That's exactly what I was going to do. I was just waiting for him to respond back. I said, yeah, I'm about to email. You know, why? You know, you're going to send it? Like, yeah, I'm going to send it. No, he literally didn't do it. He at that point, he was already 100% believing that I wasn't going to do it and I was lying. So he doesn't even want to see it.
Really?
I think
That?
yeah.
I don't know, man. So this other game that I was addicted to, but I had a problem, but I beat that addiction, and I'm good now. Like, it's fine. Like, come on, dude. Really?
What do you mean? What about it? What about it? Because people don't ever improve or change. Never. People never actually overcome problems in their life. That's it, apparently. Dude, I used to be 240 pounds. Now I'm just over 200. I overcame that problem in my life. I used to be a raging alcoholic where every night I used to drink myself into a stupor. Right? And then I stopped doing that shit. Like, how are you going to tell me people have changed over time and get better? If you admit your faults from the past and you overcome them, that's something that should be applauded, not criticized or be, oh, no one can ever improve. This is the same guy on the show who's laughing when I say, oh, I'm changing now, I'm trying to be better. Ha 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 ha. No, it's not funny. You're an idiot. People do change for the better.
Because, like, you did
Right.
go easy on
Which is
me
what I was there
all
for.
this,
And the reason I stayed is because I'm telling the truth. Do you think it's... I mean, no, really. Okay, now we gotta be real. Hold on one fucking second here. If someone is guilty, why the fuck would they stick around for 5.5 hours? Are you crazy? Why would they even agree to the interview? Why would they do it? It doesn't make any fucking sense. You know, that's what I mean. Like, that's why for so long, people said Phil would never do the interview, right? Never. He would never do it. I said, fine, eventually I'm gonna fucking do it. I had enough of this shit. I had people saying this about me constantly. I'm gonna do it. So they said for 5.5 hours, oh, just guilty. What? What do you think I was there for? Why do you think I could take it? Why do you think I could take it for so long?
He clearly had issues with, and
There you go. I knew way too much. No, you didn't know. Craig, you didn't know. You were told things that were supposed to be considered circumstantial evidence. You were supposed to formulate an opinion. You didn't know anything. All you knew was what people had said about me. Now, the evidence, just what they said about me and all their circumstantial bullshit. You didn't know anything. That's the problem. He went in to this interview. I know everything. So now we're going to ask, and hopefully we get the confession. Instead of, I'm going in, here's what I heard from this side. I actually did research on this side, and now we're going to meet in the middle, and we're going to have the interview. It was 1,000,000%. I listened only to the distractor side, and then asked me about one documentary. That's it. That's completely different, right? Completely different.
To me, it seems
Gamer 2
Oh, here we go. I'm constantly on my own streams. I've banned anyone who brings evidence that contradicts his narrative. He lied about literally everything yesterday. There you go. Look at all that. Look at all that corroborating evidence of that statement. They're going to keep reading it, right? Anything that's associated with money, they're going to read.
Toxic on his own
Yeah?
streams and ban
Anything.
anyone that contradicts the narrative. He lied about literally everything yesterday. It says, thank you so
What
much.
is this? Phil looks like he's going through puberty backwards and sweating like nothing. I didn't sweat once. I literally didn't sweat at all. Did you ever even see me like wipe my forehead? There was zero sweating, and I don't even know what that means. But do you see the reading everything? Just read everything so that we can make fun of Phil. This is literally the Phil shit show.
Yeah, Craig, now
Shit on Phil the entire show.
He was going through puberty backwards.
I didn't sweat. I wasn't sweating at all. Listen, cool yesterday. Today it was hot in this office, but yesterday I was sweating. I was here for 5.5 hours. Right?
it's like, bro, what the
This Keemstar's a piece of shit. We said we were going to do it on the show. It doesn't mean shit. Keemstar is a piece of shit. No one likes him. All right? People deal with Keemstar because they want clout or they want money. All right? That's why. I can say whatever I want about it. I just talk shit. He talks shit about me too. Way more than I've ever talked shit about him. You're out of your mind. I'm supposed to kiss his butt because I was happy. I want nothing to do with the guy. I already said this multiple times. I want absolutely nothing to do with that man at all. Like I said, if I ever had a business arrangement with Keemstar, he would literally try to control me for the rest of my life. He would literally like a puppeteer with strings. Well, I helped fill out that one time, so now he's beholden to me for the rest of the life, right? That's the kind of guy he's ultra controlling. Why do you think when he tried to control me, with getting me to do this show, and I would not play by his rules, right? I would not just do exactly what he wanted, right? Drop my entire stream to answer the phone for him. I didn't even know it was him, correct? He's so upset because he wants to be in control of everything at all times. Why the fuck would I ever want to be in business with someone like that? Why do they like him so much? Are you stupid? Have you not done any kind of research on this man on the internet? That's factual. That's the difference. They'll say, oh, Keemstar and Phil are the same. They both get the hate. No. The things Keemstar has done are well publicly documented and they're not circumstantial evidence. He fucking talks shit about mental illness to people like Etika and what happened there. He's falsely accused people on the internet that, and he literally factually proven he's orchestrated events, drawn out events that weren't real to get stuff, popularity for his content. It's factually proven. The stuff you're accusing me of is not factually proven. It's bullshit. Bullshit. There's a difference. Hated for bullshit, hated for facts. Again, you want to talk about disingenuous. They didn't believe a word I said. Here, I just want to make sure that I don't have personal accounts on here, right? I'm trying to think like how, I don't want you to see what accounts I have, right? Obviously. Can I show you this paper? Not really. Right off the bat, there's like 2 accounts that are personal accounts, you guys should know about. Fuck. I wish I could have folded it. Yeah, already did this because all my utility companies' names are on here and everything. Maybe I have to fold it a certain way. Not that I should have to do this, right?
That was so good.
Here, maybe I do a crazy folding job, right?
Those nuts are so
This is
good.
really stupid. But just to show how dumb they are, okay? I'm literally just going to show you one tiny part, alright? One tiny part of it. Yeah. I should cut it up, maybe. Again, I'm trying to show you without, again. So, Phil wants to prove what he's saying is true. But even just to show you this paper has personal shit on it that can expose. Do you understand what I'm saying now about proving innocence? Like, literally, I'm like right here. Well, here's the utility company. You can't show you the name of the company, right? Here's this. Here's the account. I can't show you. If you see this, you're going to fucking people will do shit, Alright? So, just, I'll pre-read it. It's the website that I have on my website, dspgaming.com, the mortgage payment, my phone bill, which I'm going to cover, the name of the company, and my car insurance, okay? You can't, oh, there you go. Can you kind of see the writing? Oh my god, you can't see it. The camera won't even adjust, yeah. Fuck, but you can't see it. You saw writing. You see writing? Okay, you can see writing? You see I'm not fully, there's fucking writing on the paper right there? The camera won't do it. But there you go. That's literally every month, paper, my expenses that I'm going to read to them. And the point they're making, alright? Here's the point they're making, because we can address this, alright? I know, you can't see shit. It wasn't going to prove nothing. The point they're making is, they asked, what are $5,000 a month in business expenses? I don't even know where that comes from because I don't know what they're talking about. You understand? Well, I don't get it. I don't even know what they're talking about. All right, I have no clue what they're speaking of. Because I don't know if that's from the bankruptcy report, if that's a tax return, if that's data that was taken from a tax return and transferred to a bankruptcy report. I don't know what that entails because I don't know what's considered in business income one way or another for taxes versus, bankruptcy report. I have no clue. I'm not a legal expert on this shit. I would never be able to answer that question. For anyone.
After DSP was done his react in a crazy moment, Craig, Keemstar, and It's a Gundam joined Duty streams to talk about DSP and Derek.
Yeah, dude, it's open season on Phil. It's open season on Phil. How many chances do you need? You know what? I think I'm not going to offer any of these people money. Everyone's saying because that guy really did file 3 bankruptcies, they're saying it's like true, 100% true. And that's a public record. Obviously, when you file bankruptcy, it's like completely public. Like there's no hiding. Maybe I'll reach out to that guy and like interview him. Because I need to be in these whales' house, right? I need to be at their kitchen table with them with a camera on and have a real conversation and understand this world and make a documentary, like an inside documentary of what's happening here. Because I'm so intrigued. There are things in this world that are more important than money. And it's stuff like this. Like I need to get to the bottom of this.
Keem, nice to meet you, brother. I was trying to get a hold of you since the day I started. Ironically, I was following the troll Twitter.
Really?
I was like, Keem, I'm your new boy. I'm the hottest thing in town.
Hear that you are an expert in DSP. What did you think of interview on side scrollers and whatnot?
I'm not really an expert on DSP. I'm going to be real. The best guy of all time is Almighty Tevin. I'm a content creator that fell down a rabbit hole, and I just can't stop falling. The stream was absolutely brilliant. It started off slow at first, and then all of a sudden, Craig just goes, good cop, and Adam's bad cop, and they beat the living hell out of Phil for 5 hours straight. It was glorious.
But, I am going right where you have been because now I'm hooked on this Phil stuff. I want to interview his whales. That's the next step. I'm
Okay, if you want Derek, I will find him. Me and my assistant, we got bored like 2 nights ago, and I'm like, how can we find Derek? She's like, well, it looks like Derek goes to, can we say like campsites he goes to or not?
No, please don't.
He goes to these campsites, and he like goes in the room and he harasses these girls. It's absolutely insane. Like Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, please say my name while you stuff that overly sized. Can I say the D word? That's a phallic piece or no?
We already know what it is.
You know what you're going with.
Derek is just going absolutely insane there. So the women have to like ignore him, and he's like, I'm crying in chat. I'm crying because you can't say my name. If you want him, we'll just have to like get any one of these e-girls online, and Derek will show up. You can lure him. They're like bait.
Interesting. Well, that'll be easy.
I want to be there for that, please.
It got so bad where he started harassing porn stars, and they forced him to make apology videos. You can actually see some of them. It's
Oh my God, can we watch an apology video on stream?
Hey, Judy, did DSP react to the apology video, or was that fake?
No, he which apology video? I'm sorry.
The Derek apology video, because I saw like a thumbnail for it on YouTube.
No,
I'm convinced now that I cannot do a documentary. This would have to be a docu-series.
Oh, yes, you're right.
We're talking about like 20 hours of like on the edge of your seat. Like, this is Tiger King.
Yes.
I know.
Oh my God. How much do I have to invest to make money?
I'm down. I'm so down. And
I'll invest too.
Okay. Yeah, Craig's sitting on 20 grand.
Yeah, right after yesterday's stream, that's right. It's big money, as we all saw.
Oh, DSP hates you, dude. I heard money. That's it. The second you make money and you didn't offer Phil anything, it's over. You're dead to him.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I didn't watch the stream, but apparently he ripped us new buttholes, and it is what it is. It's honestly, it's disappointing to me. It's sad, but at the same time, it just once again, all the detractors, they said this was going to happen, and they were right. And
it's too bad. When you gave me the email, you shot me the email. You want in on the next DSP thing? I'm like, this is not happening now if I'm in the mix.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was the idea. Was that the next opportunity was to bring in all the detractors who were in on the nitty gritty, and I think it would have been interesting for sure. But just judging based off of, I guess, the way he acted tonight or the way he responded to the initial interview, it certainly is. He has no interest in coming back on. So
you're number one on the shit list. Oh, I just came on to give Keem the idea how to lure out Derek. I'm all for that. I want to know how this dude operates because his whole life revolves around like crazy pornography, talking about men's penises, wrestling.
CP.
Yes. Did you hear? I can't even say it. There's so much about Derek you just can't say. Ah, Christ. Have you heard about Rainbow Fellatio?
I don't even know what the hell's happening right now. What the hell are we talking about?
Derek.
I was dumb enough to like check, like, what's up with Derek? Why is everyone on about this Derek guy? What is he doing? And I go on his Twitter timeline, and it's the most degenerate stuff I've ever seen in my life. And then Phil calls me a perverted scumbag. And I'm like, this is your top guy.
Well, if Phil is protecting Derek so much, is there some weird stuff like between the two of them that they're protecting each other's secrets? I don't want to allude to.
We have a couple of working theories.
A lot of people in the chat are like, "Hey, man, leave her alone," because apparently she was like a nice. She was a victim of the circumstance. I guess that's the vibe that I'm getting from the chat. So
I'm just here for the lulls, nothing more.
Yeah, she shouldn't be harassed. But dude, I'd love to reach out to her and be like, "Hey, are you down to like tell your story of what happened with all this?" A lot of times
DSP's home.
And we have a ton of people. I mean, there's John and Howard. These were two of DSP's friends that were part of his content, and essentially they wrote him off because he was such a shit friend. And there's documentaries. I could provide you that information as well.
He said no, and he said I got to talk to my wife.
Why did you talk to his wife?
He lied. That is a lie. Hands down lie. It's a lie, bro. Like it's sad, and that's why this whole community exists of people hating on Phil. That's why there are this army of 1 million detractors. Is because of these lies, because of the scam.
Dude, you probably know better than anybody. I mean, you have a legion of detractors. Which, once again, I've never seen anybody like literally ever like Darkside Phil. And I've been doing this for a really long time, and I've seen detractors come, whatever you want to call people who are extremely polarizing. But I've never seen seen communities built around just people, for lack of a better word, just kind of despising somebody.
The last thing DSP said about side scrollers is that he had dirt on them, about something from their background that could get them in legal trouble.
I will promise you the following. I will make a commitment to you. I learned my lesson. I feel, this is my public statement about the whole thing, okay? I feel that sadly, because there's so much negativity about me on the internet that people have put out there for personal profit, which, let's be honest, if there wasn't personal profit involved, they wouldn't care about me. I'm a small-time nobody at this point, right? Let's be honest. You guys are my fans, and I really appreciate that, but we're not a ginormous community. We're small, but that's cool, because being a small community means we can be more personable. It means we can have more meaningful times together, as opposed to someone standing there with this chat that's flying by 100 lines a second. You don't know anyone, you can't talk, you can't really even have personal interaction. You guys helping me with games and stuff is some of the best times that I have these days, okay? And I appreciate that, I really do, all right? But I'm a small-time guy, so why is it everyone rags on me? Because it's popular. I'm the whipping boy of the internet, and they know that ragging on me gets drama views. It's literally the only reason people want to have association with me. But I know that now, and that's sad, but I know that now. Even people who I think would give me a fair shake don't want to give me a fair shake because they want the profit off of me too, and people who maybe seem like they were reputable, all of a sudden will just flip the switch. Oh my God, they see the dollar signs rolling in, they can't control themselves, okay? So all this is great, and if I stick to my guns and I stick to my own stuff, I think things are going to be good. All right? It is what it is. I just need to phase out all the bullshit from the outside. And it's funny because there's been a couple people who reached out to me like, no, that's the wrong attitude to have. You need to lean into more of this. And you need to, no, you're out of your mind, man. You just don't get it. Not everyone cares about drama, and not everyone cares about personal gain because of drama. I don't want any personal gain because of drama at all. Really. You know what? I want to know the truth? It fucking disgusts me and it pisses me off that the biggest, most popular piece of content that I put out on DSP Reacts was the stream where I reacted to those guys crapping all over me on Friday. And when I did the react to these guys backstabbing me on Friday, I was upset. And yeah, I said some insulting things. I could have been way worse. I could have brought up their past and how messed up they are and the mistakes they made. I know all about them. I know about Stuttering Craig's history. I know about Adam Krigler's history. I know all about the stuff that they've done that is laughably, hilariously embarrassing. I'm not going to bring that crap up because that has nothing to do with the situation. But that's the point I'm making. Is I'm not going to go there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. I'm not going to bother. That's not the kind of guy I am. I'm just going to move forward positively and ignore all the nonsense. All right? Yes, I do know all about their history. I'm not stupid. I know all about all the things. I mean, geez, you want to talk about me saying things publicly? That's embarrassing. I've seen a few things like I can't believe they said that publicly. Like things that get them in big trouble, like legally. Like I don't know how, why do we even think that that's okay? But why am I going to bring that up, right? It was my interview. They're interviewing me. It's not like if you're going to interview me and say, okay, you said something racist. I could immediately counter it and say, what about this thing you said? But that's not what I was there for. You see? Anyway, I'm done with it. Okay, I'm absolutely done with it.
The last thing DSP did was to late night for Wings of Redemption. He did a long-form, all-day react where he would crap over anyone that talked about Wings. His react was from the video Continuous Fall of Wings of Redemption. He also wanted Wings to be part of the stream, not on camera, in the chat. Wings didn't know about the 24-hour sub part, so he did his own stream. People suggested that he mod Wings, but DSP refused to do it.
Yeah, so wait a second. I don't see him talking. Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe he.
It's gonna be 24 hours or longer
for sub mode. I thought it did. And I swear I've done this before and it worked.
Yeah, it's got 24 hours on sub mode.
But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Refresh
Right?
page.
Nothing?
I'll try it.
I guess we're not gonna hear from him then. I guess we're not gonna hear from him. He's not gonna add anything. I tried. He's trying to talk. He still can't. I guess it doesn't work then. I made him an approved user. It's supposed to.
You can mod me.
And it didn't.
Tell him to mod me.
Time to do it.
If he mods me in his chat, I can talk without.
No, I know we're in sub-only mode. The point is that if you make someone an approved user, they're supposed to bypass all modes.
Fucking breaks again.
Like on the mod in his chat.
I don't think that would work either.
It will work.
I already then that should work.
That's bullshit.
It should have worked and it didn't. Take a balloon kid for real your ultra membership. His wings won't speak. He's a son of a mighty god. Don't think his power lightning worlds. Right.
I mean, modding does work.
So half of it is.
He has 24 hours sub only. I'm not going to say 24 hours. Other than modding me, which mods can interact with each and everything.
Well, I try. Maybe next time he'll subscribe to the channel 24 hours in advance like everybody else did. I don't know what else to say. Like for example,
I don't understand why he mod me at this point. Like he has to go sit here and ban half his chat. Like he literally gets demod me after the chat.
I don't know how we get to the screen. And by the way, as I already said, we're reacting to an hour and 40 minute long video. It's going to take hours to do this. If we have him live on the show the entire time, this would be a 17-hour react. Quite frankly. So we're not doing it. All right, well, I tried, guys. I tried my best.
He did not try his best, though. That's a flat out lie. Like literally, let me show you guys.
We're gonna roll.
Right?
Okay.
Let me show you guys. I'm gonna put it on sub only mode.
So,
and I'm gonna somebody is talking. Like customization. It's subscribers only. I'm gonna put it on members only. And then I'm gonna hit somebody that will talk, like Boston Celtics. I'm gonna add him as a moderator. Now, Boston Celtics, talk.
So, this is a normal stream for me, normal day. If you guys are enjoying the content, please support it. Many ways to support it.
Make sure you hit refresh first. Refresh your page and talk Boston Celtics.
Gifting a membership, a super chat, super sticker, a membership.
There you go. Say Boston Celtics is not a member.
Our running with the tips total that we had earlier on the
Now, just remove him. Bang, he's no longer mine.
It's going to be a long.
That's it. That's all it takes. It's literally that.
DSP ended up making $86 all day for his react, averaging about 500 viewers, as Wings would average over 1,000 reacting to Phil.
The documentary is 2 hours long, but typically when I react to these long-form documentaries, they take many hours. Like the Pro Jared one was 90 minutes, it took 5 hours. So you can imagine. Plus, I'll be ordering food live, and I'm going to approach it from a very neutral standpoint, just like I did the original Wings of Redemption documentary last year when I reacted to the Down the Rabbit Hole video. I feel like a lot of people were very unfair to Wings.
My son's Wish I wasn't fat. I wish I wasn't gay.
I wish.
Can't the future just wait? Wish I wasn't.
I am successful.
Fuck, dude.
Over the years, that basically they didn't give him a fair shake, or they just like to sit there and laugh at him rather than actually approach it from a neutral standpoint or even an objective standpoint. I'm in a situation where I've been through so much shit on the internet in the last 10 years. I have, in some cases, empathy for the stuff that he's gone through because I've kind of been through it myself from a different perspective, obviously, but still. And I have an announcement. I'm going to formally do this publicly. I was going to send a private message, but I figured since it's very much involving the public as well, I'd like to invite a public invite to Wings of Redemption himself, all right? Now, what I mean by that is I know that sometimes he watches the stuff that I do and he does a live react. He did that last time around when I reacted to his original Down the Rabbit Hole documentary. He was watching it live and on his own channel doing his own kind of react to my react. I'd like to invite him on Sunday if he can make it because I haven't spoken to him about this. I have no idea what his schedule is or what his life is like. But if he wants to come by the stream and chat, so for example, if he wants to come onto the stream and be in the chat, here's what I like to do. And this is completely up to him. He can say no, and that's fine. If we're watching the show and we approach a point in the documentary where something's kind of noteworthy or important or anything like that, and it basically, is a situation that maybe may have questions, or maybe more elaboration on the situation would make a lot of sense, I would like to ask the source. Like, if he's here, like, for example, let's say there's a really controversial thing that happens in the documentary. Oh my God, everyone remembers that moment. Oh, it makes Wings look bad or whatever. I would actually like to ask him what really happened. Like, is what we're seeing being portrayed in this documentary accurate? Or do you feel like it's a misrepresentation? Is there more to add to the situation that we don't know what's going on about a situation? And I don't think that's fair. I'm someone who has personally been in this situation many, many times where everyone says shit about me, but then no one actually asks me the truth about it. They just believe the shit, right? So I'm going to give him that opportunity if he wants to, and he doesn't have to. I don't know if he was planning on doing this or not. I had no clue. But I extended, what did they say? The invitation. I laid out the olive branch. I said, hey, Wings, you want to come by? I would be happy to welcome you to DSP Reacts for the show. I'm going to react to this documentary, and I would like you to be able to chime in. Because here's the thing. I feel that a lot of the times these documentaries are trying really hard to get things factually right. But you saw when I did the Down the Rabbit Hole react to my own content, correct? It wasn't correct. There was a lot of things that were completely wrong. Almost the entire segment on the fighting community was wrong. Almost 100% wrong. And that's only because it's based on the knowledge that's out there on the internet and the slander that people say. You don't have the factual context, right? Not to say that the Down the Rabbit Hole documentary was mostly wrong. I would argue no, actually, it was probably about 70% correct. And then 30% kind of out of context correct. But if you make context, now you can understand it better, right? But this is what I mean. If you just watch these documentaries, all right, and you watch them at face value, you're getting one idea. But if you get something in context a little better, you'll probably understand it better. I guarantee you, if we were to watch this Wings of Redemption documentary, and some things get brought up that seem very dramatic or very bad for Wings, that if you actually asked Wings directly, what really happened there, right? What was the full situation? Can you explain in context what's going on? Half the stuff would probably be explained away. And you're like, oh, this is actually not a big deal. But because people don't know this, or people ignore it. That's the other thing that really irks me about this shit. This shit has to stop at some point. This exploitation is exactly what it is. It's exploitation for personal benefit. These trolls do it. The PKA guys, teams, they're all just constantly doing it to them. And it's like this. It's from this. I believe he has the same story. And for me, it's my trolls. It's them. It's constant exploitation, constant benefit off of the misery of someone else. It's really fucked. Let me tell you, I learned my lesson last week that I really can't trust people on YouTube, man. I can't. And I think he needs to learn this lesson. Somehow he still hasn't learned it. You know what I'm saying? He's still involved with guys like Team and stuff. It's like, dude, how many times do you have to get burned before you realize this is never going to end well, right? I also want opinions on what's the next one I should do. A lot of people say you shouldn't do these drama videos anymore. Fine, then tell me what you want. Because I asked and everyone just nominates drama videos. Next month I'd love to do something that's not drama for a long form react, but let me know what you want. So that way we can actually do something interesting, all right? Again, leave comments. You know how to hit me up. There's many ways you can meet me on my streams and stuff. Give me your opinions on what I should do next. Fair enough? For me, it's just human empathy. I've been through a lot of the shit this man has been through, right? I've seen a lot of these things, and it's like seeing him go through it again and again, and the same mistakes over and over. It hurts me to see that shit. It's fuck again. Again, here it comes again, and then the people jumping like hyenas on him to get that out of him so they benefit again. Can't take it. It becomes unfucking bearable at some point,
You know the funny thing is, the best rage I've ever done was off camera. I remember I kicked the fucking door in my office off. Even with this video. Hey, lad, just tuning in, how's it going so far? Long. This motherfucker takes forever to get through these videos. I'm gonna let you guys know, I'm probably dipping the first time he takes a break. I didn't know he's gonna take 6 hours to do this. I gotta eat dinner.
I was like, oh shit, they're running on TV. So it was just a troll video where they edited it together.
Absolutely not. It can up 2 to 3 hours.
I mean, for Wings, I would say the thing that would be upsetting.
The only other thing was a follow from Side Squares where he decided to change the Feasting with the King to Feasting with Phil.
We'll probably have a Feasting with the King episode as well, where food comes in and we all eat together. And it's funny, people said, let's rename that. Let's call it like Feasting with Phil. What was the other one? Yes, I like Feasting with Phil or Phil's Feast. There was another one too that someone had. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. It was a good suggestion. I need to write these down because I liked a few of your suggestions. I think we should start rebranding various different things. Someone made a suggestion yesterday. When Ask the King hits 100 episodes, that's when you end the series officially and you rebrand it. Like you keep doing it, but rebrand the show as a new show with a new name. Sounds like an interesting idea. Here we go. Dining with DSP, The Tasteful Truth, or Feasting with Phil. Those are all great. Those are seriously all really good names. You gotta figure out which one. I like those. I like all of those. Dining with DSP, The Tasteful Truth. That's nice, because that's just take on my old thing, but only it's much better. It takes out the negativity, right?
Well, that was March 2023, the most crazy month in 2023 that defined the future of DSP Gaming and DSP Reacts.
I need that money. I really need that money. I need that money. I really need that money. I really need that money. Need that money. That money. That money. Hello, everybody. It's Darkside Phil. I need that money. Pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill. Stupid fucking trolls, man. I just want to chill.
What is going on, guys? We are back in another DSP video. This time, we are starting out our year in review for 2023. This year has been crazy and wild, so there's no way I could cover this in one video. So we're gonna break this down month by month. Before we get into January 2023, I'll have to set the stage for you. The 3 major storylines from the previous year that will influence 2023. First, back in November 2022, DSP got member bombed by Team Ico Gaming and Emil, resulted in over 1,000 memberships.
Now, the other side of this is obviously the members. I mean, holy crap. We went from under 500 members to 1,032 members. Now, obviously, you have to give credit where credit is due. All right. Team Ico Gamer, in the past few days, has come by the streams and consciously been doing all he can to support the channel. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much to Team Ico Gamer, who gifted like ridiculous amounts of memberships to the channel. You know, we jumped 500 members within just a few short days, which is absolutely excellent. Okay. No one is rating it. It's stupid view bots, but they just ignore it. Because people are like, oh, views are going up, so just ignore it. This is the same idiot who was here a few days ago and was doing view botting and stuff. You can't do anything about it on YouTube when people do it. You just kind of say that. They did the same thing the other day and then they went away. Same thing, they sub-botted the channel and then all the sub-bots went away.
What is going on, guys? We are back and looking at April 2023 in the DS.
Premier, je pense que tu comprends pas.
Theofly.
C'est que je me...
Juste un drôle pour clipper. T'as fait.
Bonsoir.
Verse. So far, in our timeline, DSP has had internal struggle about his legacy and fail in business. Believing that he could salvage his career and gain notoriety again, he decided to copy all the popular streamers. He would get a new camera, a ring light, and color change light strips. He would start doing React content that at one point he called the laziest form of content and that people just do it for an easy paycheck. Of course, Phil failed at this. He tried to look professional, but everyone saw through him. Keemstar, Boogie, and Wings were becoming a prominent fixture of his content and becoming bigger players in DSP's life. The new games are starting not to bring in day one views. His views and supporters are dwindling. Begging increased at an increased speed, each month becoming more and more pathetic. His React content didn't bring in the views or support that he wanted, sometimes being his lowest supported streams of the week and or month. In March, everything changed, as he agreed to be on the Side Scrollers podcast, where Adam and Craig put his hooves to the fire and asked him the hard questions. DSP tried to lie his way out, but they were not having any of it. After the interview came out, DSP tried to damage control, which brings us to April 2023. Before we get into the story, I do have to add something in this video that I was not able to get in the last video because of how jam-packed March was. Around Easter time, DSP, in DSP fashion, decided to make a religious joke about how, because Jesus died and came back, that he was a zombie. This upset one of his biggest whales in the Dutch Brothers, who up to this point would send DSP care packages, stuff for Jasper, games, and pay for DSP to take shots. The Dutch Brothers contacted DSP to let him know how offended they were and asked DSP to apologize. DSP, like he always does, burnt the Dutch Brothers bridge and told the religious brothers to calm down and take a joke. Just like that, DSP lost his biggest whale outside of OIC. Now today we do have Ronnie Blaze of the Dutch Brothers here to give his thoughts and a final message to DSP.
Hey Phil, Ronnie Blaze here, Dutch Brother number 2. Phil, why is it you have to be such a self-centered, narcissistic asshole? Go outside, swing a hammer, touch grass, do something, any way you look at it, wake up, man. Be a real guy for once and admit when you're wrong. Dutch and I both reached out to you after what you had said on Easter. You called Jesus a zombie. You insulted our religion, one similar to the one you knew growing up as a Roman Catholic. Under God, on Easter, you insulted the Son of God and laughed about it. When you were asked about it, you don't apologize, no. But instead, you simply just tell us to relax, chill, life will be much easier that way. Sure, Phil. Whatever you say, dude. Maybe you don't believe anymore, Phil. And trust me when I say this, that's going to change. I hope you're reminded of all the bridges you burned every time you put on those gunner glasses and play with those LED lights. Because Phil, you're a puppet, held together by duct tape, empty gin bottles, and a handful of wheelchairs, just barely keeping your head above water. It bent, you jaded POS.
So now we can get into the story of April 2023. After getting destroyed on the Science Schooler podcast and having new eyes on him, DSP decided to go into damage control mode. New people, including content creators, were now looking into DSP and laughing about his WWE Champions addiction, among other things. DSP's answer was to allegedly have his puppy go into hyper mode, and this month we had the detractor snap, where detractors started getting strikes, or even in some cases, their channels removed or scheduled to be deleted. First we had Duty, and Snort Hogan being hit with strikes. Then Snort Bernal was hit with strikes, and was about to quit because the channel was going to be deleted. This was followed by Outsider, who did some of the best This Is How You Don't Play, which DSP responded by saying that it sucks because he wanted to react to his This Is How You Don't Play, indicating that he only feels bad because he can't monetize Outsider's videos. Catchwaller and Super Crazy started getting strikes and privated their videos. Then channel after channel started getting strikes. It was as if Thanos had snapped his fingers and the detractors were turned into dust. These claims would show being issued by DSP. Behind the scenes, Duty was trying to help the affected channels with YouTube and get a rally going. Snort Hogan, tired of being messed with, decided to contact DSP and try to get DSP to do something and talk to YouTube.
Hey everyone, Phil here with a quick video, and I wasn't planning on doing this or anything, but here I am this afternoon just kind of relaxing after dinner with my wife, between streams before I have to go to my next one, and I received a threatening email. I don't appreciate that, so I'm going to address it quickly right now so everyone knows what's going on, just in case anything happens as a result of it. Apparently someone's been going around, again, not the first time, impersonating me, hitting up people on YouTube with false copyright strikes, basically saying, oh, this is DSP's content, and he's claiming it and he's taking it down, alright? Here's the deal. I don't do that. I've never done that. Not in my entire history as a content creator have I ever done that. In fact, the only times ever that I've claimed anything on YouTube were from cases where someone 100% lifted a raw video off of my channel and re-uploaded it to their own personal channel with no commentary, no transformative work whatsoever, literally just ripping and dropping, copy pasting. If you're adding commentary, criticism, or whatever, you're protected under fair use law, and no one has the right to hit you with a copyright claim. I don't do that. I've never done that. All right. I don't toss around false copyright strikes, and everyone knows this, including my detractors. They know it's not me who's been doing this. There's been various people. I think at least one person we know of who is doing it for a very long time. I don't know if the person who apparently is doing this now in my name is the same person or someone different. I can't stop it. I'll give you a little story. A couple of years ago, a detractor contacted me behind the scenes, also with a lawyer involved, and said, "Hey, is there something you can do? Because there are all these fake claims in your name." And I said, "Well, the only thing I can think of is I can try to contact YouTube and see what they have to say." And I contacted YouTube support, which is through a chat system. That's how you get it when you're someone who has a certain amount of subscribers. And I explained the situation, to which the chat agent, who again is just someone who works in like some call center or tech support center across the globe, said, "Well, do you have any specific claims to address or whatever?" And I'm like, "Well, they're not mine. I don't have them. They're other channels." And I started trying to give them the names of the detractor channels or whatever, and they were like, "Well, we see nothing on your channel. You're not involved." I was like, "You're right. I'm not. There's nothing we can do." Like, well, then how can someone impersonate me? Here's the thing. I'm not involved with it. My detractors know that too. And there's nothing I can do about it. I wish I could. Like, this video is evidence. I'm telling everyone, I'm not doing it. It's not me. Use this as evidence to defend yourselves and try to get your content back. I don't care if you're using my content and you're transforming it to be your own. I really don't. Go for it. I give you permission to do it. I don't care. But I just got a threatening email from all people, Snort Hogan. Yes, that's the account's name. I think it was at Snortomania on Twitter. Threatening me, saying, "Oh, you better do something about this." And I'm like, "What do you want me to do? I'm not involved. I didn't do it. I have no control over it." He comes back and says, "Oh, you can contact YouTube support, and if you don't get this fixed, I'm going to hit you with false copyright strikes along with 6 other detractors. We're all lined up." And then he showed me a picture that he also tweeted at the same time. That basically shows that YouTube's auto copyright system had matched my videos to his, and he says he's going to hit me with claims. First of all, just because YouTube's auto match system matches something doesn't mean it's a valid claim. Go search copyright matching system in YouTube FAQ and terms of service. It says right there, just because there's a match doesn't mean that this is your right to claim and say there's a copyright strike. If you falsely claim someone, you will have your channel shut down permanently for abusing the system. In this case, the reason why my content would be in a detractors match is because they've already claimed someone for that content, meaning at some point someone re-uploaded their content and they already claimed them. So what happens is when you claim someone for content, now it permanently shows up in a queue. Like I said, there's been some raw videos I have years ago claimed people for, okay? But I'm getting threatened now by Snort Hogan because he's claimed someone for my content in the past that he's already used for transformative work, and now he's trying to use that against me, saying I'm going to false claim your stuff. Wow, that's just genius level, because number one, it's completely illegal. Number two, you did it publicly, so everyone knows you've already said you're going to do it. So everyone, if it happens, we know it's you. And number three, it's a blatant violation of YouTube's terms of service, and if you do it, all of your channels will be permanently deleted. I don't care if you're a detractor, if you're a fan, whoever you are. I don't claim people for copyright on YouTube. I never have. I've been around for 15 years. I don't do this. You can accuse me of a million other things that you want. This is one I don't do, man. That's that. I apologize to anyone who gets falsely affected. I actually do.
En fait, je voulais vraiment faire enfin, j'y pense depuis la 4e parce que on connaît tous mon amour pour l'attaque des titans et surtout Mikasa, c'est mon bébé. Bref, Sacha, je voulais faire aussi une cosplay de Sacha, mais vas-y, Mikasa, c'est un peu plus distingué avec le genre red scarf or whatever. Ouais. Et en vrai, si je trouve un moyen de faire l'équipement tridimensionnel, j'hésiterai pas du tout, j'hésiterai pas une seconde à faire Mikasa. C'est largement mieux et ça me tient beaucoup plus à cœur que Rin au Vocaloid. Donc bon, on verra.
suggest, even to those people out there who are so nasty to me and constantly on a daily basis, you know, make my life a living hell. I don't think your channel should be shut down for false right. I don't. And I wish that there was a way to fix it or defend it. I can't. There's nothing I can do. Stop threatening me. Stop. Stop it right now. Go talk to someone else. Go talk to YouTube or get a lawyer. For God's sakes, I have no control over it. The Pokemon doing it. All right?
Yeah.
Around this time, Dark Dave's Mirror and Broad DSP would get terminated for having. Too many strikes, which aligns with. ESP in the past saying how these restreamers take away views from him and money he deserves. The track is.
Vai, Camarino.
Guys, today I'm gonna teach you how to.
Have you seen this?
All you gotta do is say my name.
I don't know your name.
Well, I can't say it.
How about a game of charades?
Yes, let's play it.
2 words.
Right.
Second word. Drink.
No.
Beverage.
No.
Wine.
No.
Juice.
Yes.
Okay. First word.
Okay.
Bug.
No.
Ant.
Close, but no.
Beetle.
Yes.
Beetle juice.
Wow, I'm impressed. And all you gotta do is say my name 3 times. 3 times in a row. It must be spoken unbroken. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Beetlejuice.
Yes. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
What? You're so smart. A stand-up role. I'll think about your offer. Let you know, but I prefer my chances.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I think we're good with the recording. So let's stream a little bit. Okay. Don't blink, it's your blink. Aucun compteur show. Continuing Wolves are having a wonderful day on this 22nd September 25. A little behind the scene. So we woke up, we did a lot of stuff. Now the plan is to go stream a little bit because this battery is empty. After, I'm gonna try to sleep a little bit after, and this is pretty good. So streaming some Resident Evil, Fortnite, Lord of the Ring, Resident Evil. I should cut that, shouldn't I? I'm gonna cut it. That is pretty much it, honestly. Then I'm gonna make some videos. I'm gonna watch The Good Place. We have a new game to try, which is Seven Kingdom Rebirth, which is kind of cool. That's pretty much it. So Epic 7 Rebirth. Is it Epic 7 Rebirth? Yes. Anyway, so let's stream some Resident Evil and have some fun. Do do do. Do 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 do. Quoi? Oui. Of course you will. Ah. On sait tous les deux. Tu vas pas changer d'idée. Et pour la pause, tu sais laquelle faire. Que ça pour la vie. Ange pleure parce que changer d'idée. Sacha. S'en bat les couilles. Parce que elle mange. $1 million.
Physiquement, on a les mêmes cheveux, on a un peu les mêmes traits de visage. Mais je voulais faire une cassure parce que genre, et c'est des marques avec le truc de l'écharpe rouge. Et je voulais trop faire ça, bref. Au pire, je sais pas, je fais Sacha avec l'écharpe rouge. En vrai, au début, je voulais faire Sacha parce que c'est elle qui me ressemble le plus physiquement. On a les mêmes cheveux, on a un peu les mêmes traits de visage. Mais je voulais faire une cassure parce que genre, et c'est des marques avec le truc de l'écharpe rouge. Et je voulais trop faire ça, bref. Au pire, je sais pas, je fais Sacha avec l'écharpe rouge.
I'm proud of you, Livy.
Smith! Oh, what happened, man?
I left the door open last night, and somebody snuck in here and robbed us. I was at home.
Oh, crap, my leather!
Yeah. Ugh. Four nights. Je suis fatigué, man. About the way. No, I don't give a fuck what you think and say. We go someplace anyway. Just get about the way. Tomorrow was the fuck do. Don't give a fuck what you think and say. You know, someplace anyway. Motherfucker riding on the wall, cause the zipper's the beat, or the zipper's on the ball, or the is a kick. But I hate what you do, little fucking disease. Classy. B. This. Tired. Classy. Classic. The man on the fucker that is trying to say, oh, get about the way. Don't blink, it's your body yanks. Welcome to our show. Because you are having a wonderful day on this gorgeous 22nd June 2025. Hope you guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful Monday. Back with some Resident Evil, back with our September 2025 Spooktober. Gonna be playing some Resident Evil because, of course, this is the marathon we're doing. I'm gonna be restarting the game though because I feel like what we did wasn't good. I feel like we're in a bad position, so I'm gonna try to do a better playthrough where I keep more of these bullets. To be honest, it's only the bullets because I just did so bad. Let's do normal. I don't think I'm gonna be doing one game with easy. But the way tomorrow. Yes, we're listening to Underwood Undead. So how guys doing today? You guys are doing well. We already watched in the first part. So this is also great. I know exactly where we were. We'll do it till the stinger. It's kind of funny because I do remember where to go. So this is a new game for me. That's not a new game because we're doing the exact same thing. We're like a classroom by the rule because we gonna follow the rules. In the mountain of the place, come out. What do do? There you go. What is cool, which I didn't realize, it's automatic. It's automatic. There you go. Yeah, we're doing much better. We remember that there's something up there, which is green plants. I do have a good memories for what's going on. Now, admittedly speaking, it's kind of nuts because I know that the extra contained the scene, not the collectible. So the collectible aren't that important. However, I want to get this story. So today was a pretty good day. We got to the government because we are following a course to be a better worker. And that's pretty much it. We've been watching a lot of The Good Place. We haven't streamed yesterday. Yesterday, we streamed more of Fortnite. Because we made some mistakes. There you go. There you go. Nice. It works. I'm a bit tired, I'll be honest, but because we went to the government and there was a lot of physical, well, not physical, but mental work. Okay, I forgot what to do here. Which is kind of cool. So yeah, so I saw my playthrough and I was like, dude, I have no bullets, you have little dogs coming after you. And also, I was always out of storage. I want to do a better job at giving some stuff to Claire and some stuff to my boy. Keep watching me down. I was supposed to get it, which is kind of funny. First hit, which is okay. No, look back, what you G. We're gone. They were in the same like hitbox, I guess. No way. I keep on spinning, there's nothing left to say. Sorry, because when you get back to it, you remember part of it, but you don't remember all of it. Control on this way, can't keep going. On like this, you make me sick. If I remember correctly, we have plenty of stuff here. Kinda crazy. 4 minutes and we got it. Yeah, I've been really excited to play Resident Evil. You guys have been asking for Resident Evil. One of my friends on social media was like, hey, you gave me a super good idea. Super, how am I already cautious? Without a way. This we read on the first part, so I'm not going to read it here. There's really nothing left to say. Yeah, so I listened to Underwood Undead. I love Underwood Undead. He had this really good idea. If you're gonna do a marathon of Resident Evil, also do the movie. I gotta say, I didn't think about that, but it's genius. Can't keep going on this way. My heart keeps stopping on the bus to stubble. Jail is it real or the death top double? The shot and the tilt for billion the meal for. Take to the devil the deal for. Be a team dream, gonna be a team clean. Such a lovely game. What we're doing is a lot of backtracking, which is normal. Not the most interesting stuff, but hey, you need to do it. The glory and the glory that sees. Go the way, go it out of the way. We remember exactly what you can do. It's 5 bullets, holy. Handgun, okay. We should possibly save here, but we're running. because we're doing more, I want to punish myself a little bit. It's insane how linear it is. Because it's so linear, it's not supposed to be as fun as it is, but it is. Does that make sense? Now we're gonna meet our friend, the dude. We're still playing the tower, which is great. Good. Yeah, the fact that you hear that. Oh. No. Eight bullets. Ah. I thought because I saw the green. I thought it was a max. Using his got a weenie that he loves to show. Yatch everywhere I go. Bitches always know. The Charlie scene has got a weenie that he loves to show. Grab gear, shave beer. We didn't save, which is possibly a mistake, but I think I'm gonna die. I think the only problem I'm gonna have is towards the stinger. No to spend on bun band since then. Since I don't lose it, I'm on to lose it. Everybody gets do it. Let's get this party started. I fucking love it when I'm dead. The kids get buzzing, stay fucked up, and keep them panties dropping. Let's get this soda. What is popping? We about to see. I love that they're telling him. They're telling her that he's dangerous. My dick does all my thinking. Always want to be seen with me, and I like their big fake titties. With extra feeling. Stick it out, let me lick it quickly. Throw it away, yes. Also, the reason as to why is we have a ton of items with the dude, and I'm feeling like some of them can be used. I'm like, I don't know. Like the ink ribbon, only one having one spot would be enough. Buy beer or pay the rent. My time and bonus was quickly spent, so I beat my beat like I'm a fucking butcher. Funk the pussy like I'm Ashton Kutcher. It's kind of crazy because if you listen most of my most of my VODs, can you hear the song? We just figured out how to open it. Just keep the 40s popping, so just can't bop to see. It's insane. The 40s popping, to see them 40 rubbing. Even if it's out of the wind, I don't know. Technically, this is my first VOD, right? There you go. I want to shoot up an inflicting damage. News band, I couldn't take them. I got saved by the dude. Saved by the dude. Yeah, it does feel like the guy's in charge of he's in charge of the mutation. Well, we saw that in the fort game with the Lost Plaga. Oh shit. I should have kept it. It's kind of nuts. Everywhere I go. Because you're trying to find the item, right? But they're not there. And what is kind of cool is they're telling you that there's literally a... There's literally a... whatchamacallit? No, the place I don't like this one. There you go. They're literally telling you that you can trade items. So, for example, if I do this, exchange for this, right? You could actually do that. Going down, but that has to be close, right? So that's why it's important. The next one, I'm gonna have a key. Give it to us. Going down, and if you're drunk, kick that ass like you know how to dance. Hollywood, we never going down. Drink loud, I want to party now. If you ate on dead, that's a party foul. Only drink Mickey, I can't afford again. I drink so much, you call me Shorty 40 yens. Up, and up. Don't drink faster, I can have a blast. Oh my god, is that Charlie Sheen? Like a Halloween, got a fake ID. You're 17, you're trash shopping, buzzing around like a bumblebee. Some shots. See, so you have the bullets here, which is good. The bullets right now, I think I'm going to give some to my homie over there. Good kid, shave it, shake your hand. The powerful force from the outside is possibly a yes, the singer. Hollywood, you there you go, fine. Go where do out of G's coder. There's around like a bunch of that fuck faggots. Doing dance all the put my sense. Sigma. I love that. Such a good song. You dream like stream my mouth, all the pussy was bomb, up and sipping. You know, there's living. Hit you up. Don't give a fuck, talking. There you go. Love this. The music was nice. It's just it's boring because there's so many meetings and it's a bit pointless. See, she only has this much item. So I feel like if I gave 3 items, I could have picked up the shotgun and stuff like that, you know? Time stop, post up, trying to make the booty drop. Time stop, post up, trying to make the booty drop. Post up, post up. No, post up, post up, booty drop. Time stop, post up, trying to make the booty drop. Time stop, post up. Booty drop and drape. Get on the floor, grab your drinking can on the floor. Dance in the hood, shake that ass, Hollywood. Good. Such a good game. Such a classic too. Never going down, just dance in the hood. Now with him, we know exactly where to get the. See, it's all about efficiency. Wood, we never going down. And I believe before the stinger, we can switch. So let's not. It's just being comfortable. Like for example, like Elden Ring. There's so much hard bosses and like, oh my god, I'm not able to win. But you are. Now you see that there's electricity there. It's kind of cool because you don't have to go all the way around. I believe this is locked. I believe we need a tool for that, which we have. And I believe we have to go here. Hearts tool. It's kind of crazy. We did something and freaking such a small amount of time. This world is 50 minutes and I'm already all the way through 45. I see the children in the rain like the poor red before the pain. I see the love, the cedar. It's like from the other side, okay? Now they're gonna make us do the whole way around. So that I don't remember. Oh yeah, I remember. It's a conductor key. There's a running for my eyes. Which is at the complete other side. Cause they get so sick, we ever wanted all this. They aim at him. That was a dumb move, but it's okay. You can do the headshot. The hitbox are very generous in the game. Oh shit. Yeah, so Tim will give me the ID to watch it when we do a marathon, and that's super cool because we can do it. Next time marathon we're going to be doing Infinite Riza. Infinite Riza, there's literally a show with that. And we could do a marathon, which is super cool because it'll be Demon Slayer. And instead of watching Demon Slayer, we're going to watch the whole thing, and this is going to be the game. The marathon is going to be more focused on the main channel. By the way, we changed the name of the main channel. It's still Ink Vendetta, but there's no more underscore. That was stupid. Let's take a couple of bullets here. Otherwise, it was completely perfect. Oh, I don't have bullets anymore. That's why I cannot charge. Fall to the angels, save us, oh yeah. We will fight, we will fight, we will fall. Even with that, I think I'm still good on bullets. I should have gotten an ink ribbon. We will fight, we will fall. There you go. I love that there's a. I love that there's a sound when you open the key. It's such a dumb thing, but it's kind of cool. For the immersion, it's better. Down the earth, hold on, in this world as it all falls. Now we have a red and a green. The red and green, I don't think we can mix it. Now here's the problem. Red and green will give you full health. No from connector. Other key. Good. We've got a chain map, right? The briefcase. The briefcase, I don't know what it does. I was kind of hoping for the ice pick. The truth is, I don't remember where the ice pick is. I love you. You made me hate me. You gave me. See it and hate me, and these here are deadly. They're scattered all over the desk and floor. We need some bullets badly. My heart, it was your knife, it was your knife, it was your knife. So why is that important? The ice pick, I don't know. I feel like it's important. Because we picked it up, but I don't know what it serves. Remember, I loved you. I lost it all. Fell today. Look at this. This is pretty good. Dino. Sorry. Yo. Die. Been abused. I feel so used. There you go. Perfect. And even those, I like those scenes. There's a ton of movies for Resident Evil. We can watch the real one. Oh, I think it's right here. Because you know what item you're gonna get. So it's a question of getting the items. But battle. This is gonna be the toughest battle ever. Sorry. No. Whoa. Good. So because we know what items are there, in a position where you're like, okay, well. All we had is over now and left to rest. Okay. Lost it all. Now, what I feel like is I don't think there's an ink ribbon. No, whoa, whoa. So what is it? It's ink ribbon. When I say that with the ink ribbon, what I mean to say is, I don't think there's a place to save. It's gonna be tough. Now we need shotgun bullets. Controller is still very janky, but we're doing good. Because I was thinking about it, and I know for a fact that the ice pick is the sharp object that I need to destroy the window. Too much for me to stay. I don't want to live. Boss time. Second boss. Oh. We're pretty much here. Mm-hmm. Look at this. He's such a nice enemy too. You can see the good men only coming true. Damn. That's cheating because basically what you can do, you can just go in the door. And I gotta plan for that. Yeah, because I've been thinking about the game. I haven't played yesterday because I was busy, but now that we didn't play, I'm excited to play. You so please this song, sing you one last song and then I'm gone. Live this destiny, it goes on endlessly. Now I'm falling right above my coffin as it closes. I look down, I see sigh, and she's crying on my mama's shoulder. I look up into the sky. Caution. Get good. I feel like I can take more hits, but fuck it. You let me go, this love, this hate is getting me away. Because what I would like to do, I would like to keep some bullets for the puppies. Now, fuck you. I was so nervous. Because the puppy might take 4 bullets, but it's still 4 bullets. To destiny, to the endlessly. Good. Ah. Okay. So in back position, let me get out. Put myself back. I don't want to live this destiny. Because now if you look at it, I'm perfect. Oh, never mind. Holy shit, we had a lot of bullets. I didn't realize how much I had. Isn't he really weak to that? Look at this. He doesn't like the knife at all. Was it invincible? Look, he has so much health. It was dead. I thought it was dead. Darkly summer's eve, lonely streets of sunset. When the Lord call upon. It's all about also knowing your buttons, because the first time we tried, we had a lot of problem. You feel that me funny, man? Come on, show you how to hold out, making love with you to me. You're a freak. Now be laying in the sun, bottle and a gun. The way you look at me, I could tell that you're a freak. The tones are always retro. Sexual like I'm Tetro. Play like bitch like Nintendo. Take her off her right from Benzo. Funny as fuck, I could do stand up. Buzz caps at the crowd like I don't give a fuck. Got a gold ass grill. Aim me on a sidekick if you wanna chill. Let's roll. Just solo baritone. And the penny to the floor. Let me take you on. Let me take you down into the birthday Freaky Friday. You're gonna be you better step up, bitch. That ain't nothing to fuck with. I can show you how to making love. Let's not take this, because if you see it, you got it perfect. I think. Nice. Oh, and I got the way you look at me, I could tell that you're a freak. It would be nice if you could dual wield the pistol. I would have Claire. I think her name is Claire. I'm not sure. It's been a while. Then Rebecca. Yeah, Rebecca. I could get Rebecca to hold the two handguns, and do Billy could have the shotgun. I'm doing my fine. I'm finding studies in the Hollywood sign. Ah, now we're gonna have a problem. Murdoch, because we don't have the item here. Making love. Oh. Now we have a bit of a problem. I didn't take in consideration that we had the other lever. Show you. No, California, I don't like this one. Can drop the. Can drop the city. I don't like it. The city. Oh, that is actually pretty good. Oh, you know what's nice? Oh, that's a good idea actually. Dropping ink ribbon next to the safe. They know it's right here. And we'll go and pick up the. Whatchamacallit. Actually know the train, which is kind of impressive. On the streets for too long now. I've got nothing is true in this song now. I love this. Well, that I care, but it's hard when you stare into the bottom of the bottle. Timber, all the desolate soul in my desolate hole. Maybe Billy 01. Because this is the amount of time you saved. Yeah. And rather am I alive or dead? My apologies. Problem with living thing is you never know where you left it. You don't leave the damn motherfucker, but I guess it's just me. I sit in my room and I cry in my bed. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong way, but fuck it. Let's explore, right? I love the audio cue in the game. Yeah, nothing is true. This song, the audio cue are super important. Oh yeah, we have to watch more of. Not Unwanted Dead. Sorry. We have to watch more of The Good Place, because The Good Place is leaving in a couple days, which is kind of nuts. It was supposed to be a case of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but they brought back. Okay, so we know it's over here. Good. Good, good, good. Nice. Ah, that was delightful. Oh, I fucked up. Goober. Good. Good. It's lagging a lot, but it's okay. Should be okay. One. Yay. I'm not gonna play a while because I'm tired. I know exactly where to go. I made a mistake the other one. It's a small mistake though, but it's still important. Because it's knowing the train, it's knowing the enemies, but most of all, knowing the train. Two. Okay, that's good. That's the very first place we've been. So look what I mistake I did it last time. And the last time I was nervous because we didn't have the items, we didn't have XYZ. So look at the mistake that we made, right? So we went here when the mistake that we really shit did is this one. Place. I think ice pick is what we need. No, that's Krillaby. Good. Okay. I think. Take it, baby. Super nice. There's something stuck in the keyhole. We need the tournament from tuning. You could probably get it out if you had something sharp. So what you have to do is, I think this one. So possibly the knife in me? Oh, well, should have was the ice pick. Shit. The Trinidad only has 2 level. To whom? Ah. So I'll put a briefcase there. I do not know. That sucks, bro. Because that was my that was like my main ID, but I don't know. Because now I don't know what to do. Very nice. That we know from last time we have to use it. Okay, so look what I think you have to notice. Oh, there you go. Yes, you have to notice that it's there. So we use this. Okay. This is also super tough. Fuck. At least we no. Okay, so now I never passed that point. Now unlocked. Oh. Let's change order. The gold ring. Can I do an examine? Uh-huh. You look, there are two holes that look as they fit some kind of round object. There you go. Ooh, look at this. Examine it. That's so cool. I actually didn't know that. I took a risk and it worked. Well, that's so cool. Gold ring. I don't know what the gas tank does. I think there's a flamethrower maybe. It can help. So this I pull it. So I don't know what that does. Who did that? Ooh, look at this. Look at here, dude. That is so cool. I've never been here, so this is kind of new for me. Pull the lever and release the lock. Pull the lever and release the lock. The number would break here. You manage car to operate it. Okay. Release. I think that's right. Okay. I don't know what to do here. So I'll see if it changed something inside. Uh-huh. Okay, sorry. We're having a... Okay. My tablet wasn't charging properly. Ah. Zero in. What is that trophy? Defeated enemy with a critical. Ooh. What? It works. I didn't know it. Go from the other side. Good. Damn. What if I did this? It works. I'm stuck now. Oh, I didn't know. It made sense to me, but it makes sense. Won't be long, won't be long. Give me a sec. My apologies. Nice. So she's back. Now, is there a lot of purpose for her being back? Well, I mean, she can reach everything now. Yeah, I just knew it. What the heck? Oh, feels great. Fudge. I ate peanuts and now my stomach is upset. Good. I don't know. It works. I do prefer Eleanor, because we're watching Good Place. I do prefer Rebecca. So, Frykar. Well, that's I understand. Should be okay. So I think they need to do both. And I don't know what to do. How do I? Get a team? Nice. Good. Now we need to get the magnetic car, but also want to get a lot of stuff. Perfect. So now what I need to do, I don't know that he's wounded. Gotta say, I like this. Now, what I think, Plus, one of the way is a. I have an ID. I have a good ID actually. What if, and only what if, we took the. What if we took the gasoline and tried to burn down the eggs? Maybe. Because I know Billy had a lighter. Good. Nice. Okay, most of cocktail. This is how you recycle. Ooh. I'm not sure, guys. Let's go. I'm confused about what to do. Okay, so let's I don't know what to do, guys. I feel like this has been a really, really good weapon. Nice. Give me a sec. Tahani. What the? Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck. Fuck. Shit. That's a big mistake. That's a big mistake. Shit, dude. Leave. So what I'll do, I'll know right away. Good. So I know what to do. Nice, it works. I need to check if I'm S extra. Why are you still... Great song. S2, 57.
Mais maintenant, le problème, c'est que la copine, si elle le fait pas,
74.
ça a l'air un petit peu.
There you go, it works. I just made 57 minutes of storage. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, good. Now, I am not sure. The text. I have no clue. It works. There you go. Okay, there you go. Perfect, we got it. At least we got everything we needed. Good. I fix. Accept. Okay, so now we know. Perfect. There you go. works. Now, I know I'm not sure where she is. Where he is. Nice. It works. So this is possibly the best I can do. Wait, am I supposed to use the typewriter as much as ever? Nice, it works. The two of them. There you go. Yeah, basic. Now unlocked. Okay, so now good. Okay. Exchange. Combine. Let's go. So as long as we notice, we're good. Besides, we still have some ring ribbons, so that's good. That is good. So I don't feel like this is doing anything. Ah, you hear it. Ah, understand. Damn. Why is it so strong? So the lever is actually important, I guess. The trick. Thinking maybe this. Fuck. Fork. It's fork, dude. It's fork, dude. Damn, dude. Give me a sec. Not successful. No. Mm-mm-mm. There you go. Mm-mm. Okay. Mmm. Mmm. Not. Okay. This is the second time we die. Typewriter. However, this is really good. Really, really good. Because now we know it by heart. Mmm. Nah. Mmm. Mm-mm. Mom. Mmm. That was delightful. Nuts. We know the complete opposite. Wait. Mmm. What is this? Well, this is the way. Aha. Mmm. Sorry, again. I love nuts. Sorry. This is good. They suck. This is a beautiful home. That was nice. Yeah. If we die here, oh, that's it. And we died at the tower. Last try. Yeah. Fuck, dude. This sucks. Doors shut. Wait. Backs. That was delightful. I don't know why I didn't do it right away. Very kind. Dude, the food. Good. So now let's get this item. Take it away, Eleanor. Very good. Good. Oh. Jano. Two. Nice. We should be okay. Let's see what we can get. $22. Good. Diamond, baby. From the other side, we have to go to Troll's face. But again, what we have here is fantastic. Nice. That's good. Press the button. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let's get some more coin. Cash. I speak. I speak, baby. Good. Well, that's the one. It would be so cool if there was an item that you can actually get. Nice. This works really well. One. Park. I'm not sure if I'm missing something. Because the briefcase could be where the card is. I think because the goal is to get the train to stop. Good. Okay, so right here. Right here. Need some kind of tools. So we didn't. So we didn't really check it out or examine for a need for. Then I told open it, right? Dude, this is so mind-numbing. Two. Leave him alone. Nice. The fact that they don't. Nice. One, two. Fuck. Good. No, that's I don't know what to do. Good. I think we got it. I have no clue to do here. Conductor. I don't know what to do. So tough. So what I think I'll do is I'll go sleep a little bit. See? At least we're good. So we'll stop here. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm sorry, guys. It's just that I don't know what to do here. Resident Evil 0. There you go. Kailangan ko tulo. Aha! Where'd you get the key? Where did you get the key? So she's...
We're on a mission to give 2 million people all around the world clean water.
Aha! There you go. Okay, sleep time. I'm gonna try to sleep and then we'll wake up. Okay, so. Fuck. Sleeping time. Okay, let's go. Time to sleep. There you go. That's good. Okay, so now we'll sleep for 2-3 hours.
Qui qu'il y a personne? Dragon Ball!
Ben, tu vois, j'étais sur le bord d'aller me coucher. Puis là, j'ai vu ta dernière photo. T'as pas de la filer.
Okay, good. Good night, baby.